Hello everyone, this is Josh, aka the Biscuit Eater, and I want to thank you all for joining me on the second episode of my long-form Let's Play of Death and Taxes. Now, if you're new to this series, I'm going for a positive playthrough, my first run-through of this game, to see if I can naturally get a good ending just by being honest and earnest. Something's bound to go wrong, but not through any intent of mine. Now, if this is your first time with the series, thank you for joining. You can find a link to the playlist in the description down below. Otherwise, just sit back and relax. In our previous episode, we were recently created as a Grim Reaper, tasked to do the basic paperwork for fate, deciding who gets to die in our area of the world based on a specific daily criteria given. So far, we've done well, but there's something ominous looming on the horizon. Today, we're going to do our darndest to finish out the week without a single error, although the best laid plans can easily be laid waste by a single act of inattention. And then, who knows? Will we spare the right people? That all said, let's stop delaying and cue the intro.
All I need is me, myself, and I. Sometimes I wish I was somebody else. I was somebody else. I go my own way. Don't care what you say.
Alright, so load it back up, and it looks to me like we apparently have a delivery of some sort. I don't think I was expecting this, but let's see what we've got here.
That wasn't so good, was it? It's okay. We can figure it out, make it work. Crisp and clear like the azure pond at the forest glade.
Yeah, I can do this.
You were born for this. That's what fate keeps telling you, ain't it? It's like a surge in your spine, a faint echo of a perfect chord. It's very close, Grand Reaper. Be seeing you.
Wonder what this is about. This is kind of weird. But anyways, let's go to work. I can never decide things on my own. This thing going, I can flip it. Alright, let's see what impact we've had. Me too. What is astrophysics all about anyway? Let Annabelle teach you. I believe she's one of the ones we allowed to live. Immunologist dead as epidemic hits hardest at those trying to combat it. Cheap, safe drones turn out not to actually be very safe. Kill technician during test flight. Oops. Tragedy strikes as local lab tech murdered after repeatedly saying, "Drop the base." Well, oh, jeez. I know that's one of the ones that we killed off. Tragic death of sous chef. Sous chef. Two different types of poison found in the body. Cause of death? Hypothermia due to being locked in the freezer. Citizens of Araya getting healthier and happier due to increased potato consumption. Okay. Local hero saves a group of young hikers from an avalanche. Gets crushed by a boulder. Welcome to the end of the road, Lesedi Gawan, be at peace. Yeah, we had to kill a number of people. I don't remember all of them. Sadly, it's been a couple days since we last played, but let's continue onward. Our instructions for the day. Okay, see if we can clean up the mess from yesterday. That might give you just the boost you need. Do not forget, you may leave troubles behind, but new ones always lie ahead. What mess? I thought I did rather good. Quota for the day. 2 humans have to die. Spare humans who seem helpful against the troubles. Alright, let's see what we got here. So we got Abu al-Filani, 35, white-collar criminal. Uh-oh. Growing up, Abu showed great promise in being a talented artist. At one point, they shifted their efforts toward forgeries of different types, from paintings to money, at which they also are highly skilled. Okay, he's on the possible die list. Titus Groan. 33, retired at age 33. How nice must that be? Titus is the latest heir of a noble pedigree. As such, they managed to retire young due to all the inherited wealth. These days they spend their time lounging listlessly in constant ennui. Another possible death. Anna von Wolfenstein. Oh, goodness, Wolfenstein. 48. Judge. Okay, could be helpful. Anna has worked as a judge for 20 years and loves their job very much. Not so much because of the bringing of justice, but because of the political power the position brings. And Anna likes having power and influence a little too much. You are definitely on the could-be-killed pile. Mint. 20. Jiminy Christmas! Mint comes from an abusive family, which ultimately made them very protective of their older sister. Mint would do anything to keep her safe. As such, they have allied with the toughest crime boss in the district, one who takes good care of their own. He seems to be... Okay, I'm going to consider him a nice guy. I only need to kill off 2 people. Alright. Nadir Skarlund. 58. State official. Nadir is the embodiment of ruthless politician, willing to do anything to gain and maintain power, be it treachery, deception, and even murder. They are willing to manipulate and destroy even those they continue friend. Even without question, you're one of my 2. That's just not even a question. Okay, so, and Bali Sefu, 41. She's a nun. Obsessed with religion from a very young age, Bali moved to the nunnery as soon as they turned 13. Whenever a stray thought of sin crosses their mind, they give themselves a good whipping as punishment. I don't see a purpose for killing her. A little on the overblown side, but yeah. This guy he's a forger, but honestly, not as bad as some of the others. Honestly, we've got their spoiled rich kid, or power and influence. Which of you gets to die? But she could... Yeah, I'm gonna let her live. He's got money, though. Oh, this is rough. And he's just a forger. I could see... Yeah. I'm gonna say moneybags. Here, let's give him... yeah, I don't want to look at you. I don't want to look at you! Alright, so live. And you two get to live. Let's see how we did. Yes, confirm prices. Let's go see what the boss thinks.
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near. How do you think you have been doing?
Crushing it. Profiles come in, I send them out. Clockwork.
Interesting. Yes, your answer has been recorded for the psych eval. Now then, before the assessment, let us look over your daily conduct. I see the required profiles are all here. Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started.
Wait, I wanted to ask about today.
Yes? What about today?
Did I make a difference? Did we help?
Oh, absolutely. Things are already looking up. Do not worry about it. Fixing the world is a slow process. So, keep at it. As long as you follow the rules, it will all get better. Now, where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Right. Looking at these stats, the numbers say... Your conduct over the 7 days has been most excellent. I am, sincerely, surprised and pleased by your display of loyalty. So much so that the office has deemed you fit for a raise.
I don't really do this for the money, you know.
Of course, we do it for the excitement of paperwork. Speaking of, The raise also comes with a prize. The office is proud to present you with an award of excellence. Display it proudly on your workstation.
All right, sure. Thank you so much.
Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow.
This has been hard. Does it get easier?
Silly Grim. This was an evaluation period for a reason. Things will only get more severe.
Because of course they will.
As such, your 7-day evaluation period has concluded. You have passed. That is all. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Let's go see what we can spend our money on.
Need ye cures for ailments or a trinket to ward off a curse?
Okay, Infernal Illuminator. The Infernal Illuminator reveals that which is most deeply hidden, once you've already made the choices and are passing through again. Else it can't show much anything, because that's how things work, okay? The Resonator... Okay, we looked at the Resonator before. Okay, it looks like there is nothing that we can purchase this time around. I wonder if these purchases actually stay with you for each playthrough. Never did tell me what else I got. See if anything new is here. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything new there. Let's check. Nope, nothing new there. Okay. Well, that's the end of the day. And go back to work. How much harder is it going to be today? Oh, Best Newcomer. Presented to Grim Reaper. For your contributions to the killing of many humans. Shut up. There we go. Alright. So, Pro News. Relentless politician dies under mysterious causes. Inside sources sourced reveals Scarland was ready to sell off large amounts of protected land to oil and gas magnates. Okay, so that we actually took care of that. Judge rules to allow a severely ill environmentalist to die peacefully. Titus's last testament states all assets of their estate to be auctioned off, invested in diverse selection of firms and NGOs. Interview with the forger who works with security firms to make the world more secure against forgeries. Yes, okay. I feel much better for letting the forger survive. Alright. We're going to put you, actually, I'm going to put you in my desk. I don't need you right now. Same with you. You're cool and all, but I don't need you out right now. And we'll put you over there so I have a little more room. Alright, so, a whole week already. My, the time flies. Well, more tasks straight ahead. I think we are making a difference, so let us continue with what we are doing. Quota for the day. 3 humans have to die. We only have 5 to choose from, so we have to choose 2 to live. Spare any humans aged between 35 and 60, if possible. Keep it up. Alright, let's look at ages first. So, he's old. Okay, he's 35, 50. Okay, so she is... Okay, so he goes into the possible. Alright, so technically, we should... Oh, I know. Those are 35, 50 we're supposed to spare. So technically, or 35 and 60. So technically we should allow these 2 to live. Mercury St. Johannes, I think. Ionis, I don't know. 53, motivational speaker. Nature was not stingy when it came to granting charisma unto Mercury. A true silver tongue, this smooth talker could convince anyone to do almost anything. As such, they found their calling in being a motivational speaker. Recently, they've included proselytizing into their oeuvre. Oh, so we've got a big church preacher. I don't want to let you live. Kayla Fieldspar. No, that was not, by the way, a religious or a political statement by any means. I just don't like that type of preacher. Anyways, Kayla Fieldspar, 40, biology teacher. Okay, so we need to... Okay, this is one of the ones we want to spare. Kayla teaches biology at an evening school for adults. It's much less frustrating than teaching over-energized teenagers at a regular high school. It can actually be pretty fun, because they can go out drinking with their students. Everyone's an adult there, after all. Okay, nothing too bad about these two. Let's look at our over 60, under 35 folks. Stanislav Durov, 31, typist. Stanislav works at Cosmopolis City Courthouse. They have few goals in life other than becoming the world's fastest typist. Already their fingers run across the keyboard like bolts of lightning, but they feel there's more that could be achieved. Oh, I don't want to kill you. Oh. Mashige Onilanzo. I'm hoping I didn't horribly butcher that. 66, engineer musician, part-time scholar, part-time engineer, and part-time musician who delights in building their own musical instruments out of scrap and spare parts. Oh, there's nobody that is an obvious death. Other than Mr. Preacher Man, who I can't kill. Nephis Aragon, 26, temp. For several years now, Nephis has gone from one temp job to another. Just one more temp job and you're qualified for the real thing, the university career consultant told them. But that was 3 temp jobs ago. Oh, this is rough. This is rough. Do I just follow the letter? Oh, I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna be compliant. This hurts, folks. I don't like this. I don't like this. Alright, let's see how it went.
Grim. Ah, yes, there you are. Good, good. Okay, now, listen up. Great work today. You fulfilled your tasks adequately, and all that. However, an emergency has occurred which requires my utmost attention, and I must depart for a couple of days.
So who will I report to at the end of the day?
Yes, straight to the point. While I am gone, another will be in charge.
This does not bode well.
Even though you passed the evaluation, I cannot leave you without any supervision. You will have more freedom, sure, but it is not limitless. Therefore, you will have to continue your daily reports as usual. I will be informed of your progress.
I'm fine with that. Business as usual.
Quite so. And you are already acquainted. You will report to Lady Portington.
Oh dear. Meow. Okay, how do I report to Lady Poddington? I thought I got a raise.
I know what you're thinking. I do provide ancient powerful widgets.
Alright, Boo the Gerbil widget. A perfectly regular sized toy gerbil made out of rubber. Okay. And we got the Desolation, we got the Plague Doctor. Oh, I can afford the gerbil.
Core blimey, how did this wee monster even get here? 'Tis not really all that valuable plunder. Found the tiny fellow on the riverbanks of Styx itself. A lifeless, adorable thing. Can't imagine it being useful for anything. But sure makes delightful squeaks when ye stroke it.
Okay. And we will go home. Go for the eyes, Squeak. Wonder if I can do anything with it. It makes an uncanny squeak when you squeeze and or chew it. Okay, Spirit Portal. Join Mercury on the Path of Glory, a commune for those who seek the revelation. That's gonna come back to bite me. Culture Mag. Read our heartwarming story of a mother graduating their evening school at the same time as their teenage offspring graduates high school. Okay. Death of young temp worker sparks outrage, leading to increased rights and benefits to temp workers. Okay. Typist bleeds trying to perform a demonic ritual summoning in order to gain supernatural typing skills. Where are the bees disappearing? Weather report. Windy and dry days ahead. Will that be important? Okay, we're not what? What? Greetings from afar, Grim. So, right after I left, mere moments it seems to me, something happened at the plant department. Do not ask. As such, I need you to fill it in today, basically as a Grim for them. I hope it's okay. Quote of the day. 3 Hugh plants have to die. Okay, so we're killing off plant species now? Or are they individual? Am I killing off plant species? That can't be good. Dionea muscipula 20483, age 2. Okay, so it's just a single plant, so. Pest control. Dionea is a Venus flytrap that lives near a pond inside a forest and has a versatile diet of bugs. It munches all day on mosquitoes, flies, and dragonflies. Overall, an exemplary plant doing its part in the ecosystem. I have to kill 3 of these 5. Callitragus, 6, survivalist. Callie is a pink, rounded clump of bunched, tangled stems, each one up to about a meter long. Callie and their brothers and sisters started growing after a wildfire cleaned up a large patch of land. No other plants could survive on the driest soil. Callie enjoys traveling and beautiful architecture. Callie may have to die. Oh, we got another Venus flytrap. So, Dionea muscipula 929, age 1, pest control. Dionea, a Venus flytrap, is hidden in the grass next to a small path to the local honey farm. It almost got stepped on by a farmer, a dog, a horse, and 2 children. It has good living conditions with plenty of food available every day. Yeah, this is where the bees are at. You're a maybe, because I think you're killing bees. Allopicurus pratensis 999999980, photosynthesis. Apicurus pratensis, also known as the meadow foxtail, is grass. I swear if I have to make up another file about a blade of grass, I will quit. Excuse me. Yeah, you're gonna die. Alright, and Quercus rover 814, age 118, city air cleaner. Quintus is a really large and old oak tree in the Cosmopolis City Dog Park. It is a home to a family of squirrels, while also providing a safe place for a local cat that likes to watch dogs and their owners walk by. Yeah, you get to live. So I need to kill 3 of you. Yep, so I think it's pretty cut and dry. You 3 will die. Yep. So I just determined the life of plants. And now I get to have a cat give me my review. The cat lies sprawled on the table, ignoring your presence. Oh my goodness, you are just so incredibly cute and fluffy. Cough politely. So, wake up, cat, I'm supposed to report to you. Okay, yeah, cute and fluffy. Slowly the cat turns her head towards you, her eyes blazing with annoyance. Meow, she mutters, then places her paw upon some documents littering the table. The cat repeats a sequence of contented meows. She then curls back into a ball and closes her eyes. Hey cat, I brought you a gift. Give her the rubber gerbil. Lady Paddington's eyes grow wide and dark as you place the gerbil on the table. She pats the chew toy with her paw. Squeak, the road toy squeaks eerily. Cool, cool. Nothing ominous here. The cat eagerly stares at Toy Gerbil, fully ignoring your presence. Squeak, the toy gives out a sad noise as you make your way out the door.
Friend, your visit's like the sun. Regular. And warms the room.
Okay, Alright, well, buy this.
Ever
new
been to
appearance.
the land of dunes, ye scallywag? There be ancient civilizations under the sand sometimes. Once I dug out this particular golden icon. All while I was digging, the bowels of the world eater rang in my ears. But I persisted. Dug until me fingers cracked. No stopping. Till the riches were secured. Ah, 'tis truly a wondrous thing. Turns your own head into a jackal's, it does.
All alone, Reaper. Power at your fingertips. It's electrifying. On your own. You know why? Because they're setting you up.
Why would they do that?
Why, indeed. Because you'll never be good enough. You don't have what it takes to succeed. You're a void.
You're just trying to rattle me.
I am. Keeping you on your toes, right? It's necessary. Eyes like a lighthouse, Reaper. Watch your back. Be seeing you.
Heck yeah. Only 4 this time. Okay, so look at this cute video of angry cat eating grass and meowing at the same time. There goes the grass. New trees planted in Cosmopolis City local dog park. A farmer found the reason of the bees disappearing: carnivorous plants. CEO of the What social media platform planning to open a museum of antiques and relics. Okay. Alright, we are back to normal. The plant department got their act together. You, however, should be intimately familiar with the drill by now. We mitigate chaos. We bolster order, etc. Quota for the day: 2 humans have to die. Let us balance the world. Fate. Alright, so 2 out of 4. Gregor? Hale. 31. Archaeologist. Okay, that's an antiquity thing. Legitimate researcher or greedy tomb raider. Consensus has not been reached when it comes to this noted archaeologist. For the past 5 years, they've been digging up artifacts around the Ferrodin region. Okay, on the fence with him. Kenzo Omura, 28. Astronomist. Kenzo is deeply intrigued by the universe and its mysteries, but doesn't enjoy leaving their hometown. They would never consider boarding a spaceship, but they love to look at the universe from the comfort of their own home. Having witnessed quite a few UFOs, they are slightly worried about the universe visiting us. On the fence. Chloe Miller, 29. Rock climber. Chloe is constantly training to conquer Rockworm Peak by free climbing the full height of it for charity. Their practice regimen was hindered by having their legs broken in 3 places, an injury they obtained by jumping down in celebration from an indoor climbing wall. Yeah, okay. We got Melita Vanderpool, 32, mathematics teacher. Melita's doctoral thesis was about calculating the parameters around conflict situations. Afterwards, they decided to put that research to the test in a rough enough environment, school. They're into skiing and crafting little paper versions of fractals. Like the Minger sponge. Okay, I like our mathematician. She gets to live. So, really didn't see any reason not to let her live, but I'm on the fence with these two. So, on the fence means they go away. Here we go. Oh, they want to talk to me. Hold on.
Psst. Hey, we don't like what we see. It's suspicious.
What is?
All of it. The profiles, the tasks, the chats. Too clean, pristine. What a wreck. Listen to us, Reaper, not the others. Yeah. Listen to me. To me! Shh. They're probably eavesdropping right now. Let's be off.
As you enter, the cat is whacking the chew toy aggressively with their paws. Squeak, squeak, the toy cries in the most despondent voice possible. You sure enjoy bashing that toy. Meow, the cat admits, and lets fall another hammer blow onto the toy. Squeak, the little gerbil responds in pain. Anyway, I'm here for the daily thing. With majestic grace, the cat lowers her head into a pile of documents. Meow, the cat notes while casually twirling around on her spot, pawing at the table. I'll take this to mean that I'm doing well. The cat carelessly stretches and shakes herself, seeming more or less pleased. A swift nod toward the door, with her head, makes it clear you should be leaving. So bizarre.
Ah, perhaps ye require a delightful gift for a significant friend.
Don't have the money for anything today. That's perfectly fine. End of the day then. Alright, and we'll go on. Why is there a red? Tomorrow Science. Teacher uses clever mathematics to resolve conflicts with modest results. Slithering in. Are lizardmen pretending to be municipal officials? Chloe Miller braves the jagged lines of Rockworm Peak for Save Small Souls Children's Foundation. Noted archaeologist caught attempting to smuggle ancient artifacts out of Ferrodin. Shot by a militia group. Oopsie. Alright, and... Morning, Grim. Your hands will be kept mighty busy today. What the darn have you been up to over at the office? From what I can see in the data, it looks like a proper mess. Quota for the day. A total of seven humans have to die. At least 2 humans with a religious background have to die. Spare any retired people, if possible. Well, no time to waste. So, I only get to spare 1 person. And it needs to be a retired person. Okay, so this person wants me to break the rules. Let's see, first I'm going to see if I have a retired... Okay, so anyways, so this is the red one, says Michael Batar, age 40, postal clerk. Michael has been a dedicated worker at the blah blah blah. Okay, Grim, yes, you, listen up. Why are you such a tool, sitting at your desk, going over all the profiles like a mindless drone? It's time to break the rules. I want you to doom all the profiles today, all of them. Prove you're not completely useless. I'm not going to break the rules. Itoro Oloe, 19, pro gamer. Itoro started out playing competitive games they love, believing in themselves when no one else did. They kept getting better, but life kept getting more difficult. Itoro had a really good shot at making it until they got involved in esports doping scandal. Balthazar Bowers, 53, ex-child actor. As a child, Balthazar starred in a series of somewhat popular, critically lambasted films. Mockery and the subsequent demand to prove themselves drew ruin to their psyche, and they soon spiraled into alcoholism and drug abuse, until they met Mercury, who invited them to join all the downtrodden in the Path of Glory commune. He might be counted as retired. Graham Hollett, 57, sect member. Praise the revelation, cries Graham, the often so-called right-hand person of Mercury Street, eons of the Path of Glory. Oh gosh, I should have killed him. Little is known of their past, only that they joined the commune at the very beginning. They are seen as the organizational brain behind the whole affair. You're dead. Amandus Hamir, 51, editor-in-chief. Before Amandus took over the Daily Moon, the newspaper was in decline. With ruthless determination, they turned the paper into the tabloid powerhouse we know today. While recklessly digging through the lives of others, they've used the paper to suppress rumors about themselves. Yep. Bye-bye. Tara Rigney, 33, personal assistant. Tara can read the thoughts and feelings of their boss at any given moment because they're successfully learned all the minuscule facial twitches. Although they often tell everyone of their career ambitions at length, in truth they're just happy to help. So far, nobody that I really want to spare. Okay, we got a retiree here. Alessandra Mellis, 87, retired. Despite their old age, Alessandra retired from working as a Viagra salesman only a few years ago due to a lack of stamina for the high-energy role. They are finally able to enjoy life after decades of hard work, attempting to fulfill the dream of opening an erotic art gallery. Well, you're retired, so you're the one who gets to live. Orisa, 55, esoteric self-help mentor. After years of struggling to pay their debts by selling nostalgia-laden merchandise of a vaguely self-help nature, Orisa finally found a brand new avenue into helping people for money, dyed rocks and magic-infused minerals. Not even a question. Okay, so following the letter. I don't want to let you live, but go. So, either he wanted me to break the rules, or that was a plant, and it's a test. I'm gonna follow the rules.
Look at the march of death. Bones of the living, ground into dust. A dust storm that suffocates any remaining breaths.
Sure.
Gaze upon what you have brought, instrument of pain. Don't you think this whole business is remarkably dehumanizing? An uncaring office of eternal bureaucracy, picking and choosing lives.
It's efficient, I'll give it that.
What makes you think that they are getting it right? Throwing out innumerable rules and quotas with no oversight whatsoever.
And you think I should do something?
We should. Shouldn't we? Let us know if you come eye to eye with a solution. Be seeing you.
As you enter, you see the cat prone and eyeing the rubber toy with utmost suspicion. All of a sudden, she turns her attention to you, a devious glimmer in her eyes. The cat continues to stare, her tail waggling in a manner that seems pleased. Ugh, all those deaths, that was awful. Lady Ponnington sits in silence, an accusatory look in her eyes. What, you think I caused this mess somehow? The cat continues to silence. How could I have caused this? I do what I'm told. The cat slowly rotates her head to the right. Don't give me that look, I'm a good worker. The cat slowly rotates her head to the left. I have to contact Fate. I need answers. The cat stretches her paw at the odd-looking telephone on the table. Pick up the receiver. Emptiness. Silence. You recognize a familiar voice, although it sounds grainy filtered through the old-fashioned apparatus.
Yes. Why is someone calling me through the office phone? The phone is for emergencies only.
This is an emergency. I think I really messed up somewhere.
Hello? Hello? Damned contraption. It never works. Why do I even have it? Listen, whoever you are. Oh, it is probably Grim. Okay, whatever happened, whatever you did, you probably did not cause it all by your lonesome. Things always happen in the world, so, you know, do not worry. You can always choose better tomorrow.
Okay, that's a weight off my mind. The phone is silent. Fate has already hung up. Lady Paddington utters a bewildered meow, then performs the closest thing a cat can do to a shrug. You had your chance. Now it's time to leave. I still can't go in there. Would be nice.
Aye, this port offers the best trades in the universe.
Alright, we'll get the Tenebrous
Well,
cigarette.
blow me down, lad. 'Tis the arcane fibbledy scoop of some wizard whose name I ne'er got. All clicks and crackles and bibbles and bops. Found it scale in a tower, used as a rat trap. The wee buggers couldn't get enough of it. Playing so hard they forgot about frivolous things, like food or sleep. 'Tis a remedy for restless fingers and idle hands.
Alright, let's see. Spin, spin, spin! Just want to see if it does anything impressive. Alright. Ex-child actor found dead at the Path of Glory commune after police raid. Drug overdose suspected. Mass suicide at the Path of Glory. Entire commune dead by what looks like an overdose at the behest of noted speaker and cult leader Mercury Saint. Oh man, so letting him live, I had to kill all those people. Abandoned mine shaft collapses. Unidentified body found within the debris. Old man opens the erotic art gallery. Pregnancy rate suddenly increasing. Scientists baffled. Managing editor of the Daily Moon drowns after caught stalking and harassing offspring of local crime boss. Economista, fashion firm in disarray. CEO says no one really gets me here anymore. Rowdy parties on the rise. Cause disturbances at various neighborhoods. The world is a wondrous thing. Oh, what I have seen out here. Now, do try to balance out the turmoil of yesterday. Success can be forged, but with a handful of deaths, yes? Quota for the day. 3 humans have to die. Spare any humans with a law background. An unforeseen logic guides our hand, but a logic nonetheless. So 3 out of 6 have to die. Spare anybody with a law background. Nicholas Zhao, 43, position spy. Nicholas was sent to Cosmopolis City from a rival country to learn national secrets, and nobody suspects them because they're a well-integrated sleeper agent. The success of their mission could prove catastrophic. They built a family for cover, although Nicholas has become increasingly attached to them. But he's a bad guy. He's probably going to have to die. Amanita Muscovich, 29, researcher. Amanita has dedicated their life to researching the end of days. While not working, they take their pile of dogs for a walk, or, snobbishly, drive around in their vintage car, even though the battery is chronically empty. Otherwise, they've no personality or political views whatsoever. You're on the fence. Chipo Iwo Solarin, 38. Sports nutritionist. For years, Cheapo has been interested in what effects different diets have on people. Lately, they've been working with the best of national athletes, helping to improve their competitive performances. On the fence. Aaron J. Rosen, 23, drug dealer. Aaron is a small-time criminal selling low-grade narcotics to those who just want to party. Lately, they've started experimenting with different chemical compounds to figure out if they can concoct any new interesting blends. They're going to kill people, you die. Naira Naravili, 24, cultist. Naira is a local member of a group who devote themselves to a forest spirit. They believe that both the spirit and the tree are from the future, as the mighty stout oak seems to be a lot older than the rest of the forest. Naira enjoys nature, but isn't that keen on the ritualistic branch whipping, which seems to be oddly important to their leader. On the fence. Marcus Belmont, 27, police officer. Marcus wants to one day become a detective, but also enjoy being a beat cop. They have ingrained prejudices about people from different ethnic and cultural backgrounds, but are actively working on trying to break those prejudices. This has created dangerous situations, but also saved innocent lives. He definitely gets to stay. Cultist gets to go. Go. So let's have at it. No, let's make sure. 3 humans, yes. The cat seems to be in slumber, occasionally emanating a soft snore-like purr. Seemingly in sleep, she swings her languid paw at the rubber toy. Squeak, squeak, the toy laments their misery. I feel you, rubber toy. The cat snorts in her half-sleep. Squeak, the rubber gerbil complains. It's just squeaking on its own now? Slowly, the cat lifts her head, turning to stare right at you. You almost make out the visage of a ghostly, mischievous grin. After a pause, the cat sluggishly sniffs at the usual pile of documents waiting on the table. The cat continues inspecting the documents for a few seconds, then turns away, seeming pleased. Hey, can I ask you some questions instead? The cat stares at you, slowly blinking. What do you think of fate? Meow meow, the cat notes melodiously. She blinks at you, perplexed. Well, what do you think of death? The cat shakes herself in a manner which seems entirely indecipherable. But what do you think of the common systems of taxation? Meow, the cat meows. I mean, taxing the impoverished, giving cuts and benefits to the already rich. The cat looks at you quizzically. The whole setup only creates a trickle-up system where it equal to begin with. The cat is absentmindedly poking the papers on the table with her paw. I'm glad you agree, cat. The cat is starting to nod off, and technically, that has nodding in it, so it signals agreement. Wait, why am I trying to talk to a cat? The cat emits a sequence of low-pitched meows, possibly indicating her value as a discussion partner. That was informative. I'll be going now. The cat curls back into a ball and continues previously disturbed slumber.
Ahoy, matey! What can old Mortimer offer ye today?
Cactus, the most brutal of plants. Okay, and fancy suit, but we don't have the money for that, so back we go. And I think we got time for maybe 1 or 2 more shifts. Alright, let's look at Cocker. Pro News. Respected nutritionist caught distributing illegal performance enhancers to athletes in their care. I knew it. Dang it. Alright, research shows a slim chance of survival for a small number of the population. Strange ritualistic forest murders have stumped the police. Oh, I screwed up. Local man dead of poisoning. Intelligence agencies suspect espionage activity. Experimenting drug dealer invents powerful hallucinogen, accidentally stumbles off bridge. Team of ragtag oil drillers sent to outer space to counter imminent asteroid impact threat. Are we seeing the start of an apocalypse, or is it just climate change? Hello, Grim. Or lucky day. Or is it? Ah, the unjustly denigrated unlucky number 13. I fail to see the relevance of this kind of numerology. It is but a day like all other days. Quote of the day: a total of 3 humans have to die. Humans in the field of religion have to die. Spare any humans with an artistic background. So 3 of 7 have to die. And if they're religious, they have to die. Henry Cavalier, 44, cleric. Henry is a devoted member of their church with a weakness for pastries and crime novels. Ever since reading a book about crafty monks at a secluded monastery, they have dreamt of saving their family using fancy deductive abilities. Excuse me. Little do they know, this exact opportunity will soon present itself. Ooh, that's religious background, so technically you're supposed to die. Verity Hawthorne, 55, industrial chemist. Verity has been working at the pharmaceutical industry for decades, trying to find a decelerator for aging. While lately it seems that the discovery might actually come from biogenetics, Verity is certain they can concoct some sort of chemical compound that gets the job done. Okay, on the fence with you. Shige Oni Lanzo. He's second time he's come up. 66, engineer musician. Still a part-time scholar, part-time engineer, and part-time musician who delights in building their own music instruments. How to scrap and spare parts. Huh? Haven't I seen this before? On the fence. Jody De Silva, 38, salesperson. Until recently, Jody embraced her life as a librarian. One day, they visited an exhibition at a recently opened erotic art museum. There, they experienced an awakening of sorts, ditching their previous profession and becoming a thong salesperson instead. Bruno Billis, 43, drill master. Bruno is an infamously gruff drilling expert who has been working on deep-sea oil rigs for countless years. They have a tense relationship with their offspring, yet lately have been attempting to reconnect and make things work. Well, this time I'm going to save Bruce Willis. Alora Harnack, 21, choir singer. Alora is a professional singer who joined the church choir at their local town. They offer their singing skills to the church party, become more devout, and partly to have better access to the church wine cellar. Okay, don't feel bad about you. Poulter Norman, 40, bicycle repairman. Repairing bicycles is Poulter's life. They own a bicycle shop, designing custom bicycles and pimping up old rides. Experimental brake modifications and neon light installations are Poulter's specialty. So I'm really on the fence with him. Same with you. The fact that you're back is, you get to live. Yeah, I think Verity Hawthorne, yes, she may actually have developed the cure for death, but for us, that's actually not a great thing. That's our job security. Alright, let's see how this works out. Oh, they want to talk to me.
Psst. How do you live with yourself? Okay, technically, you are not alive anymore. But maladies are ravaging the populace. Microbial forces having their way.
I know, I'm trying to do better.
Yeah? Just stop letting everyone down. The only real sickness here is you.
Harsh.
Maybe. Or maybe not. You decide. You're probably powerless. Ain't anything you can do about it. Disease will spread until it engulfs all. Consider it a warning.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about this other voice. The cat lounges on the table, brushing her ear with her paw. Without even glancing at the document, she purrs softly, content at your accuracy and competence. I hope my gift is doing well. Squeak, the sad little dribble squeaks. The cat rolls her eyes, which is, admittedly, a very bizarre thing to observe. Meow, she notes, then curls into a ball, indicating it's time for you to leave.
Avast ye! Pursue the finest booty you've ever seen.
Lethian Obliviator. The Lethian Obliviator is used to remove grievous mistakes, meaning it erases whichever mark you made on a profile. One use only. Ears of the Beast.
Ye know why I was the scourge of the seas? 'Cause ain't nothing out there that frightens me. Once we looted an ancient tomb for gods and kings long forgotten. And you know what, matey? Found there the most particular set of ears. Wearing 'em gives ye supernatural hearing. Happened to overhear a mutineer plot that very night. So I threw 'em all right overboard. Plotting with the fishes now they are.
Interesting. Well, I got those cat ears because maybe Miss Paddington will like me even better. I am the knight. I'm gonna have to be a street punk if I'm going that route. All right, we got time for one more shift. Oh wow, that's 9 papers. Serial killer has claimed the lives of 2 priests so far. Asteroid threat, a miscalculation. Astronaut drillers brought safely back to Earth. Check this crazed old fart storm a wedding and punch the groom in the face. Teen dies in a freak bicycle accident due to brake malfunction. Dagnabbit. Chemist uses experimental anti-aging drug on themselves. Grows younger until finally ceases to exist. Government to seek the ban of dangerous de-aging research. Will Exodus finally provide the solution to regeneration the medical community is searching for? Alright. I expect you in my office for your performance review after you're done today. Do not worry about that right now, though. Focus on the task at hand. Quota for the day. 5 humans have to die. Anyone related to the transportation industry has to die. Choose humans at the left side of the profile bundle. Okay, so these 4 are at the left side. I'm assuming I have to choose one from over here. So, Charlie Goke, 55, fraud CEO. Charlie has been helping their brother Albert David hide corporate money and avoid paying taxes for years, perhaps even decades. They have also been accused of insider trading and other fraudulent activities. They currently live in a mansion just outside of town. Yeah, don't have any problem with you dying. Antonioni Gramley, 31, game developer. Antonioni is known for making experimental games and genre-bending art pieces. Lately, they've experimented with pain-based control schemes, facial feature-based difficulty levels, psychedelic imagery, and incredibly addicting game mechanics. They're one small nudge away from making it big. Yeah, on the edge there. But, again, I had left side. So, Sigismund Campanella, 47, subway operator, transportation industry. Sigismund is haunted by the suicidal people they've had to run over, even though there's nothing they could have done. They started writing a series of romance novellas about a nihilistic food delivery person and a religious library worker. In the climactic moment, one of them saves the other from jumping in front of a subway train. So you have to die. You're transportation industry. Philip Harms, 20. Student. Philip is a very random guy, meaning they enjoy chaotic and odd behavior. For example, they love playing pranks on their friends and conducting occult rituals. They also have a personal catchphrase of stay out of harm's way, and they are fond of animal skulls. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want you to die. Lucas Calabi, 32, getaway driver. Lucas got tangled in the whole organized crime web at an early age through debts their brother had incurred. To settle the score, Lucas was forced into working as a driver, although as of late they seem to have been getting their hands dirtier. Yeah, you can die. Isira Gold, 36, trauma surgeon. Isira became a trauma surgeon to help people, and because the job is intense. As they've gotten older, they have started research into possible avenues of regeneration and limb regrowth. When not at work, they enjoy walking their dog and reading graphic novels. Yeah, you get to live. Blaise Masterson, 43, helicopter pilot. Blaise works as the Prime Minister's personal helicopter pilot. If I kill him, they both are going to die. They love flying so much, they fly around all day, even when their employer doesn't need to go anywhere. All the money for fuel is taken from taxpayer funds. Yep, you get to die. Rayan Vargas, 41, journalist. Rayan, otherwise a solid and stalwart journalist, has an obsession. They had adamantly claimed they saw, when younger, a headless rider emerge from deep within the autumn mist, searching for their lost beret. You get to live. Roberta Williams, 44, narrative designer. Roberta enjoys crafting stories that make people feel all kinds of different emotions. Their main interest is exploring thimbo-villain relationship dynamics. In their free time, they like to write mildly erotic fanfiction, argue with nerds on Cocker. Yeah, she can live. So we've got 6 here. So one of these 3 I have to decide to let live. Yeah, no, not you. Got a fraudster. I don't like that. I'm gonna let the artist live. I may live to regret it. But 1, 2. That's it. Oh, we got one more. Okay, time to go up for my evaluation. And he's back.
I have returned. Did you miss me?
Sure, I like our little chats.
Great. I'm glad you enjoy our frequent discourse. So, okay. Yes. Today is your 2-week performance evaluation. But before that, we must quickly check your daily conduct. Where did I place those papers, please? Where are you?
Papers, please.
Ah, here we go. Right. Seems to be correct, or whatever. Let us proceed to the more important evaluation.
I would say I've been pretty great thus far.
A fair assessment, I may agree. In essence, you are a solid and dedicated worker. You play by the book. You do what you are told. There is little to criticize in your conduct, except perhaps for the minor lack of independence.
But the rules are there for a reason. What else am I supposed to do?
Of course, great care goes into calculating the equilibrium. But is that all that matters? One might expect at least an inkling of rebellion. Does an autonomous personality hide anywhere within your skull? You are dependable, faithful, trusted. Is that all you are content with? Now, obviously, you are to be granted a small bonus. No one can argue you have not earned it. Keep it up. The ultimate evaluation is in 2 weeks.
That's not ominous at all. Oh hey, 900 coins, I'll take it. Let's see what else I can get.
Back from her booty, are ye?
Got something new here. The face of the great old one. Whoa, a seriously terror-inducing visage. But then again, who wouldn't want to look like an antediluvian monstrosity? Besides, tentacles are extremely useful and practical. I would have to agree.
By Jones' coffer, the slimy appendage is still here? I shudder at that very memory. Did not know which way was up, which way was down, where to step forward. The walls. They were everywhere. I grabbed what I could and ran as fast as me feet could go. As I emerged from the darkness, I found myself standing in the middle of a carnival. Truly a nightmare.
Okay then. Ooh, nice. That works, and then... yeah, that works. Alright, and so we'll go ahead and end the day. And that is where we are going to go ahead and wrap up the episode. As always, if you like what I'm doing here, please do me a favor. Like or dislike the video, click that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and leave me a comment or some constructive criticism in the comments section below. And if you find notifications aren't coming through YouTube, I do send notices about all my video uploads via my Twitter at BiscuitEaterYT. As always, I do appreciate you coming along for this journey with me. I hope that this is as much fun for you as it is for me. But until we meet again, game on, lovelies.